Round 10 from Monza. Motorcade points leader cannot make it tonight. Blee Goose, the only one in the field right now that could win the championship. Legitimately win this championship right now. Motorcade obviously could still win it. If Blee Goose finishes 4th place or worse, Motorcade is the champion. If Blee Goose finishes 3rd or better, Blee Goose is the champion. So, comes down to these two guys. Last race of the season. It's been a pretty damn good one, especially these last like 4 or 5 rounds have been really good. So, I need to look at the live timing here. 149.1. Gonna see. Change grid order here. We got Smiles in 1st. Galaxy 2nd. I believe GTP is 3rd. Goose 4th. Skyhawk 5th. And gotta look at these times. Let's see here. And then it goes empty. Jay Bauer. Ooh, wait, what just happened? Oh, Blee Goose just moved up to 3rd. So, Blee Goose 3rd. Empty, Jay Bauer, Shadow Beast, White Sun. Okay. Alright, in that order. So right now, Blee Goose is qualified in 3rd place. We'll let these guys finish their laps real quick. See if he can get by Goose here. Nope, it won't happen. Goose is 2nd place, or 3rd place, sorry. And if you guys are watching, please don't comment yet. I've got to get this race open so I can look at the comments. To get this race open so I can look at the comments. Alright, alright, I'm good. I got the comments open. So if you guys feel free to comment, ask questions. Yeah, race is about to start. We're gonna look at the live timing real quick and make sure everyone's in the right order. And they are. So yeah, here we go. Make sure these guys are ready. Got 9 people in here tonight. That's pretty good. Without the champ and without Rykev. I don't know why I called Motorcade the champ already. He has not won it yet, but Blee Goose, like I said, needs to get 3rd or better, and he will be the champion. So he's put himself in a great position. Had a rough last couple rounds. But yeah, we are getting ready to... Oh, what the fuck? It lets me fucking... There we go. So here we go. Race about to start. We're going to start on Smiles, who's on the pole yet again. Galaxy 2nd and Blee Goose 3rd. So Goose is where he needs to be at the start of the race. But this is a 30-minute race. I don't know what fuel strategies, pit strategies, any of that. I don't know any of that. So we're going to see how this goes. And hopefully they don't take each other out in this first turn. This really could go any way because this first turn's real tight. And Goose already got someone on his inside. So we'll see if he holds on here. And here they go into the first turn now. Oh, Galaxy's off into the sand. So, oops, someone's into the wall. Looks like that's White Sun. Goose is in 4th position right now. So, how is this going to go? Goose has got a 2.5 second lead over 5th place already. So, I apologize if I keep the camera on Blee Goose most of the night. He's, like I said, he's the only one other than Motorcade who is not here that can win this championship. So we'll see. He's got to get one more spot, though. As of right now, he will not win the championship. But like I said, we got 29 minutes to go. Pretty damn excited for this race, though, because I mean, just the championship coming down to the last round. Had Motorcade been here, he actually would wrap up the title, because there's not enough people here to... Now, I'm going to go back up to this battle for a second real quick, because it's a pretty good one. Galaxy, one of the faster in qualifying. Smiles passed him late in qualifying, but... See y'all. It's like timing and scoring's messed up, because it looks like White Sun is actually... yeah, White Sun's actually in 5th place right now. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll go back up here to the front. Goose just needs to stay consistent, run his lines, and hope one of these guys... Hope they take each other out, honestly. If they do that, and they keep doing that... Goose is going to walk out of here a champion, for sure. So we'll see, like... Oh, and Galaxy spun. Can he save it? He can get back on the track ahead of Goose. You know, here comes Goose. Goose is in 3rd now. Oh, boy. And they are way clear of what's going on behind them. So, Goose just needs to stay consistent, not get nervous with Galaxy behind him. If Galaxy closes up on him, let him go. Don't fight with him. Don't lose time, and don't take yourself out of it, basically. Oh, and there he goes into the sand, Oh, no. And he gets reset. Oh, he's going to be pissed. He is going to be pissed about that. Back to 6th place. Man. Oh, and then White Sun's around. Blee Goose is back by him, so Blee Goose up to 5th now. I know he's faster than at least the one guy in front of him. He's 3rd fastest qualifier, so I think he can catch Skyhawk here. Oh man, I know he's upset. He's in position to win this championship too, but it's still early. We've still got 26 minutes to go. Smiles is way out now. Almost 5 seconds after 2 laps, so we'll see how that car does. It's about the only one that runs through tires on this track, so pretty spaced now. Goose has got empty all over him. Hopefully they don't take each other out in this. What's your braking points, gentlemen? White Sun just struggling back there. Top 3 are all spaced out. Galaxy's a little choppy right now. Galaxy is closing on GTP though. Goose is now catching Skyhawk, but that'll be for 4th. Obviously that won't be enough. Just watch the time over on the left hand side of the screen. Smile 6 seconds out now. Blue Goose has gotten back into fourth. What happened behind him? Oh, big gap now. So Goose is back up into fourth. 7 seconds clear, almost 8 seconds clear of the man behind him. Galaxy's 7.5 seconds up on Blue Goose, though. So that's where Galaxy is where Blue Goose needs to be to take this championship. So as of now, Motorcade would be your champion by 1 point, and there is a big pile up back here. So Jay Bauer up into the top 5. Smiles now 8.1 seconds up. Galaxy's closing in on GTP now. You can see him in the back of the screen, only 3 seconds down. Blue Goose, 7.8 seconds. He's got 10 seconds over Jay Bauer, so he doesn't need to worry about any pressure. He just needs to run his race, and like I said, hope, especially with the gap that he's got between him and Galaxy, he just needs to run his own race and hope for a mistake. Pushing out of comfort zone is just not going to do it at this point. And we know Galaxy, he's been known to make those big mistakes, so anything can happen. Please, 1 spot out of a championship right now. 22 minutes to go. So you do. See what the hell's going on back here behind these guys for a little bit. Skyhawk back in 6th. New guy tonight. He looks like we're going to have a pretty good series next time. We've got a good core group of guys. Now, it took us almost a full series to get there, but we've gotten there. These guys all seem like they're clean racers. Pretty bummed that we're going to have a Canadian possibly take the championship first series. I know he's watching right now, so I hope he heard that. Trying to hope. I was hoping Team USA would bring it home, especially because of our staggering numbers, but maybe next time. Blue Goose is in a good spot. He just, oh man, if these guys don't make a mistake, he won't be champion, unfortunately. If he hadn't made that big mistake in the grass, who knows, but Smiles is up big right now. See, Galaxy's, he closed it to 3 seconds, but he hasn't really done anything since then. It's still hovering right around 3 seconds. Some good camera views on this track. I like this one right here going through that first chicane. Oh. Bauer makes a mistake. Good, about to be a good 3-way battle for 5th place, though. White Sun back in 9th. White Sun's been playing too much Monster Hunter. Blue Goose now almost 13 seconds up on Jay Bauer. You can see he's actually starting to close in on Galaxy. Galaxy's losing time to GTP, so. You know, Phil, he's in his car right now cheering for these three guys up front. Because if Goose gets just one more spot, then Goose is the champion. I know I've said it multiple times, but can't stress it enough. After 10 rounds and it comes down to this, it's pretty crazy. If it finishes right now, Goose will lose the champion. He'll be second by 1 point. Third place will do it. 18 minutes in now. Oh, Galaxy getting a little loose there. Goose just steady chipping away now. Down under 8 seconds. GTP only 2.3 seconds up on Galaxy, so Goose is actually closing in on both of these guys right now. Take one mistake out of either one of these guys. One mistake, and then Goose will be by both of them. Goose is less than 7 seconds behind these two. Yeah, bullshit, Phil. I know you're not saying go, Goose, go. I know you wish nothing but the best for Goose, but you want this championship. Phil, I know you're watching, man, but these guys right here get the battle and take each other out. And you can see Goose at the back of the screen. Could be there. Goose is not going away. That's the important thing. He's running consistent, and these guys are less than a second and a half away from each other now. So you know how easy it is to take somebody out on this track, especially with those two tight chicanes. Goose is in a position right now. If they take each other out, he will gain a spot, at least one. Man. No pressure from behind. So Goose is, without any huge mistakes, is guaranteed at least fourth. And these guys, 1.3 seconds is the gap. Galaxy's on it. Galaxy don't Brands Hatch it. We saw what happened to Galaxy at Brands Hatch. It's coming down to the wire. Like I said, this is Blee Goose. For anyone now watching, Blee Goose is in fourth place. If he gets third or better, he will be the champion. If he does not get third, or if he gets fourth or worse, or he's actually in fourth right now, then Motorcade is your champion. So one more spot, and these guys are about 8 seconds ahead of Goose right now. And if they get to battling, slow each other down, or even worse, take each other out, Goose is going to be there to capitalize. Goose losing a little bit of time to these guys, but Goose is in the mode right now where he's probably back there saving fuel to see if he can make it the whole race without pitting. Nobody's near Goose right now. Pits could be very important, especially because I don't know if Goose is going to have to take any fuel to get through this race. You can see Goose at the back of the screen. And then, oh boy, these guys are... This is going to be interesting right here. Blee Goose just needs to stay in his position, man. That's... All he can really do right now is hope for a mistake out of one of these guys. So he just needs to stay consistent, run his lines. Oh, Galaxy. Oh, boy. Taps the wall. Didn't lose too much time, though, so he's still in it. That's not the mistake that Goose needed. Goose 6 seconds back. Hopefully Galaxy doesn't start getting flustered. We saw him do this at Brands Hatch. Motorcade says he's pulled over. He's driving home from Toronto. He's our Canadian. Driving home from Toronto, which is, I think he said, like a 6-hour drive or something. He pulled over to watch this race. So, Smiles is in and out of the pit already. Good strategy, Smiles. Went in, took tires, and probably got the fuck out of there. Goose needs a mistake from one of these Astons. A big one. Okay, so GTP is making the mistakes. You see Galaxy's closed back up on him, and then Goose is not losing any time to these guys. Oh, man. Phil, is your wife with you? You make her sit with you watch the race? Goose is only 7 seconds behind all of this. Goose is closing the gap now. And these guys are half a second apart. This championship is really going to end like this. This is fucking insane. Oh, and they are on it. They are on each other now. They are on each other. GTP in the pits. What's Goose gonna do? Goose is in the pit. Only 11 minutes to go. Goose gonna take tires. I don't know if he'll take fuel. Just take a little bit of fuel, apparently. You don't need to take too much, Goose. He's out. He's out. Oh, and he's right behind GTP. That is for the championship. We're gonna stay here for a little while because this could be it. Bleed Goose made up a fuckload of time in the pit. Galaxy has yet to pit, and he may not. Galaxy said he may try to make it. So we'll stay back here with these two. See what Goose can do. Goose qualified better than GTP. Oh, he's pushing now. He knows this is the championship. If I'm Goose right now, I take this spot or I crash trying. For sure. So Goose made up a lot of time in the pit now. Just stay on him, Goose. Put the pressure on him. You know Goose's hands are sweating right now. Goose knows where he needs to be. And Goose is also known to throw... Oh, just like that. Go off the track, but he did not spin. He's going to lose quite a bit of time, but that's... He's still within striking distance. Goose, you can see he's pushing hard right now. He knows if he gets in front of this guy, the championship is his. He's still only 3 seconds back from GTP, even after that mistake. Still nothing to worry about from behind. Skyhawk is almost 19 seconds back. I'm not sure if they're going to catch Galaxy, because even if he doesn't pit, I don't think he's going to lose enough time to where they'll catch him. Smiles is gone. Absolutely gone. But I apologize, Smiles, as well. I know you're winning the race, but oh, Goose must have made another mistake, because he is about 7.5 seconds off of GTP now. So he's got to hope for a big mistake. Yeah, Goose made a big mistake. He lost a lot of time. Eight minutes to go. Seven-second gap. Man. Galaxy has put about 20 seconds between he and Striker, so Galaxy should be able to walk away. I don't think that they'll catch Galaxy. He's still running 149s on those old tires. I think he's going to be okay. So 8 seconds now. As long as GTP does not make a big mistake, Motorcade's going to be the champion. But we still got a lot of racing left. They are closing up on Galaxy. I just don't think it's going to be enough. But Galaxy is on old tires, and by the time this race starts, you know, getting a little bit closer to the end, you can start seeing a lot of mistakes out of him. So we'll see. I don't know. He's definitely going to be losing time, and he's got White Sun in front of him, which could be catastrophic. And we saw what Galaxy did at Brands Hatch, so there's a lot of factors right now. Goose is going to need a lot of help, though, if he wants to win this championship. There, he's actually catching. Smiles here, so we'll see how that plays out. Smiles could just be running conservative. Goose about 10 seconds back now, so Goose made quite a few mistakes, obviously pushing to get by. Ultimately, though, it looks like it's going to settle down a little bit. No, Brykov, there's none. Everyone's really spaced out. Which I'm actually surprised to see that. I didn't expect that on this track because of all the long straightaways. GTP is going to catch White Sun before this is over. So that could be... it could really affect the outcome of this. There's nothing, no battles, man. All spaced. Four minutes to go. Looks like this is going to go 17 laps. Top two are pretty safe. GTP is going to have White Sun directly in front of him now. Blue Goose is 9.1 seconds behind GTP. And kind of keep an eye on this because I know he's catching White Sun. It's pretty much the last factor right now. Oh, GTP goes wide. He's going to lose a lot of time there. We know those Astons don't do well in the longer runs. And Goose is going to close it down to about 8 seconds. So he lost about a second on that slide. Galaxy could run out of fuel too. It's gonna go 17 laps, so if that happens, White Sun not getting out of the way. But White Sun will probably crash and it'll allow GTP to get by him. Oh, good thing ghosting's on. That would have been game over. If ghosting hadn't been on, Goose would be your champion right there. Oh, man. 2 to go. Right now, 2 to go. Smile's way out in front now. Galaxy's still 20 seconds up on GTP. GTP is 8 seconds up on Blue Goose. Blue Goose is by White Sun, so there's no factor there. Motorcade is less than 2 laps away from winning the opening championship of this series. And here comes Smiles. He's going to take the white flag right around this corner. We know Galaxy, like I said, has not pitted. Who knows if he's going to have enough fuel to run 17 laps. He was telling me earlier that the race was only going to go 16. And that he knew he had enough fuel for 16 laps. So it's going to go 17 though. So Galaxy could run out of fuel. GTP can make a big mistake. But it's going to take one of those two things happening for Motorcade to lose this championship. Last lap. GTP, 8.4 seconds clear of Blue Goose. Oh, GTP made a mistake in the first chicane, but it's not going to be enough. Keep an eye on Galaxy. Like I said, he may not have enough to make it. I don't know. He's probably turned up his fuel mixture, though, so I think he'll be okay. But oh, he's making a lot of mistakes though. Comes Smiles, just one corner away from his 3rd win of the season. That'll tie him with Motorcade for most wins. And Smiles takes the final round. Galaxy doesn't look like he's going to run out of fuel. GTP is only 2.7 seconds up on Blue Goose, though. So he's made a mistake. One more of those and Goose will be the champion. Galaxy's not going to run out of fuel, though. He's got second. 2.5 seconds. If GTP fucks this last corner up, Goose is 2 seconds short of a championship. 2 seconds short of the championship. Looks like GTP is going to roll in. If GTP pulls what he did last week and lets Blue Goose by, I'm not going to let it stand. But good race. Blue Goose is going to come up 1 point short of a championship. 2.1 seconds away from a championship. Man. Woo. So Motorcade is the champion. Blue Goose second by 1 point.
Wait, so Motorcade won even though he didn't participate in the race?
By 1 point.
Wow.
That's going to do it for the broadcast. Thanks for watching. Motorcade champion. We'll have to have him on the podcast soon to talk about it.